Hello my dear friends and welcome back to a new episode of the cheesiest man alive. And the cheesiest man alive is I. It's your boy Harstem, coming right at you with some fresh cheeses straight off the market. No goat cheese in here because that's disgusting, but everything else is of course welcome. Today I'm not even quite sure how to explain this. So a while ago I was watching a match I got linked a match between Trigger, I think it was, and Astrea, in which Astrea took his opponent's third base as his own third, and then just started building batteries there. And he just built units without tech. And kind of off that premise, I've been playing a lot of my PvPs lately, just thinking a lot about map control as a resource in StarCraft. I've lost about 250 MMR, but I have figured out that there's one thing that's really cool. Is when you're doing two base all-ins, taking your opponent's third base and building batteries there is actually a pretty viable way of all-inning. At least against Protoss. I haven't quite tried it against the other two races yet, but against Protoss, it is a pretty darn viable way of playing. Oh, I'm forgetting my cybernetics score here, which is not entirely brilliant out of me, but I also just believe it's going to be fine. Alright, you're a little late, Mr. Cybernetics score. Is that the end of the world? No, of course it's not. Just get a cheeky little chrono boost on here. So what we're doing here, we're playing against Fjant, a Zerg player from Sweden. And what we're going to be doing is we'll go for a two-base Immortal all-in, which is nothing new, you know. We've all seen those two-base Immortal all-ins. It's the oldest build in the book, you know. We're all familiar with it. However, I'm going to be taking my opponent's third base. And ideally, he doesn't expand to this one, but to the triangle base, because then I can take this easily. Here, he can maybe attack from the high. I think I actually still should be fine anyway. It shouldn't matter so much. Let's send this bad boy across the map. Now, I've been thinking, what's the best way to do this? I think the best way to do this is to fake that you're playing Stargate, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm skipping my Warp Gate as well. And then just get a robotics facility real fast. 2, 3 Immortals. The thing is, I probably want a lot of force fields, and I want a high gas count, because I actually believe that eventually I should be moving into Disruptors. And I'm just going to be sitting here on Disruptors. I'm going to be clearing creep in this area. I can force field these ramps real nice and easy, and life should be somewhat okay. I hope. I think. Like I said, I haven't tried this against Zerg yet, but in my mind, this is definitely somewhat viable. Like this is not some crap build. Okay, he's gonna scout my robotics facility if he decides to scout, which he does decide to do. Okay, he took the correct base for my build to maybe have some potential, which is important. We should probably start with a prism here as well, because if we start with a prism, my opponent, first of all, I can clear this Overlord, which is cool. And second of all, I can start dropping adepts across to the other side of the map. My opponent might believe that I'm playing something like a Disruptor Rush. Okay, what do you have over here, Chief? Oh, come on, you're not actually link flooding me, are you? You can't actually mean this, right? It doesn't have a creep tumor yet, which is also good for me. We're gonna follow this up with an Observer. Cheeky little Observer. Please tell me he didn't escape yet with this bad boy. No, of course he didn't escape yet with this bad boy. Very nice indeed. So this is feeling quite good right now. So I'm just gonna continue attacking this bad boy. Just gonna get Immortals out. Make sure I don't really get supply block. This isn't the greatest execution that I've seen in my life out of a build, but it's hopefully gonna get the job done. One more. Oi! That's number 1. That's a very good start. That's actually a pretty nice start. Just gonna add a couple of these bad boys in as well. Yeah, come on, just come knocking on my door, buddy. I don't give a crap. Right. I was born to do this stuff. Come attack me. Come knocking on Kevin's door. I don't care about that at all. So just gonna move these two across the map. Gonna post this in the wall. That will feel good. And then we get another pylon up. We're now going to be fully saturated on this base. We don't really want to build too much more at this point. Oh, really? Are we going to go in here? Are we really going to try that? That's a good force field from me. Don't like to call myself a genius, but if it's a genius place, that was definitely one. And now I guess what I want to do is just clear creep. Clear creep, sit back, relax, have a good old time. To me, that seems to be it. Okay, we're just gonna pretend to shade into this area. And then in reality, I just want to clear it. Well, actually, he has a freaking spore in this general spot too. Let's just start moving out, maybe? Let's just start moving out. Let's just do that, huh? So we have the Robo Bay coming up as well right now. Something that I do struggle with, just as a thought here, is how am I going to get my Robo units, which are going to be absolutely vital to this operation, out on the field. I don't quite get that yet. It's really important that I keep my Proby alive. So I have 3 Immortals right now. I don't know. I can't afford to lose the Pro. Actually, oh, this is good as well. You have one more force within there. Oh, anyway. That wasn't quite brilliant. Did my probe die? No, probe stayed alive. So these guys are gonna go in. And I think what I should be doing right now, sending this home, kind of as an elevator mechanic. Just keeps going across the map and back. And just getting these units down here, okay? Just gotta make sure that I also have some type of reinforcements with my main army. And now we're just gonna expand towards my opponent's third base. Oh god, what is he doing here? Oh, it's actually trying to run past me. No shot, that's gonna work. No shot that's gonna work, is it? Shoot. This one's still alive. And now we just want to start building batteries here, I think. That's definitely gonna be the plan. That actually is just the entire plan. Gonna send this prism, I think, probably away at this point as well. Gonna get a battery defensively. And maybe we get some Colossus here as well, or just more disruptors. Maybe just more disruptors. Continue our setup. Not entirely ideal. We have a lot of these, but we don't quite have the batteries up yet. I'm sending my my prism back. This is on purpose, so maybe I can pick up some units. I mean, if I can ever get these Immortals into battery range, that would be pretty big deal, you know. And I wish I had some disruptors over here right now. I'm not gonna lie. I think I just managed to die here. Yeah. Maybe we moved out too slow. I think we might have moved out a little bit too slow. He also got the full scout. Good recall. Portions of my... Oh my god, that's how I'm gonna get units across the map. By recalling. I should have never sent this. Okay, I lost this game, but this loss... Oh, I can just recall all of my units that I get behind the wall across the map. All I need to do is make sure I don't break before my Nexus finishes. And then I can just recall them. That is so smart. This was a bad start, but a good start knowledge-wise. So we're going to lose some MMR here, but we bought knowledge with it. Nice. Alrighty. I was actually thinking about some things just now, and I figured maybe the best thing I can do is go for a blink all-in when I'm playing against Zerg. Like, my head was too focused on the PvP matchup. At least that's what I believe. You know, I was with my head in PvP and maybe PvT, where I think robotics facility openers are going to be very good with taking a proxy base. But the thing that makes the most sense is having blink stalkers. And then you can always blink back to your batteries, heal up. You can't be broken. You have the ability to control. Now, I hear all of you think the exact same thing all at the same time. And that is... Well, how are you going to establish a third base on the other side of the map with just pure blink stalkers? Won't you just get swarmed by links? True. That's why I'm opening up with a no scout, as well as a follow-up. I'm going to be opening up with, what's it called? Oracles. So no scout into oracles, or well, oracles. I'm going to get a single oracle. I'm going to hit a very fast blink all-in, and I'm going to take this as my third base. That's going to be the plan over here. I'm playing against Mixu, 6k MMR Zerg player. It's going to be around rank maybe 40 or 30 Grandmaster on the ladder. And we're going to take him out. I actually have a very good feeling about it. Because I personally believe that blink all-ins off of 2 bases might already be a little bit underrated in this matchup. The only problem is that they lack sustain. They lack the ability to just continue going. After a while, your units, they just kind of pass out. You don't have the third base mining. But here, I don't really see a reason why I should lose. I actually don't see it. I'm not even being like a haha, you know, the funny jokes. I actually think this is a pretty legit build. Like I thought about it. I played it against the AI once, and I think this is going to work out. So here we see the scout. not entirely like it's one of the things that is very important though is that I am not gonna get scouted. So I don't want my opponent to know at all what I'm doing. It's just really, really important to me. Just gotta make sure that that doesn't happen. I get a warp gate here as well. And then I'll follow this up with a stalker. I think already. Yeah, it's okay for me to build a stalker this fast. I don't think there's much of an issue there. Actually kind of enjoy that. Just gonna make sure that there's no ling run buys being set up at my expense. I freaking hate that type of stuff. And then we're just gonna shoot this bad boy. We can even use the Oracle to clear that Overlord as well. That's gonna actually help me out quite a bit. I'm not gonna get a next unit. I'm gonna start a Zealot, but that's a fake. Ooh, almost got that. Got a little bit of damage there. Hit it once. I didn't almost get it. Let's see what he took as a third though. That's actually gonna be somewhat important. Oh, he's gonna move in. Okay. He took this as a third. That means I'm gonna take this base. That means I'm gonna take that base. See what we have over here, little buddy. Hey, little buddy, what do we have over here? Hey, little buddy, doesn't seem you have a lot of units out there. I don't think you can see this this area, by the way. So I'm just gonna send this out on the map right now. Oh, very nice. I like that. I give that a high amount of stars, to be honest. I think that's a cool move. I really do believe that's a pretty cool move. The fact that he moved that Overlord away, I'm not gonna get it as a result. That feels fairly frustrating. Just gonna get a gateway up here, maybe. That also feels somewhat correct. Up. Got a kill one there. Does he have anything of value whatsoever anywhere? No, there's nothing I can kill right now. Maybe some workers in this base. Oh, he forgot his spore. It's actually pretty sloppy, no? Actually, it's pretty sloppy. No, come on, please, please, please don't lose it. Please. That was so important. Holy crap. Okay. So he has a dude up there, which is interesting, of course. It's a freaking Overlord. I need to keep that in mind. I'm going up to 6 gateways right now, I think. No, 5 gateways. Let's go up to 6. Let's go up to 6 and then take our base. Then I'm gonna get one more warp in out. Just gonna, actually, we're not gonna get one more warp in out. We're just gonna move out with absolutely everything right now. That's going to be the plan. Just gonna move out with everything. I wanna get my expansion up as soon as I can, because then I can start actually building things. The thing is, if I don't get my expansion out as quick as I can, then it freaking sucks. Oh my god, he scouted me. He actually scouted me. He actually freaking scouted me. Now, this could have been terrible if I had actually lost that probe. I'm gonna keep my probe alive. Let's see where he's moving right now. Okay, I feel like this pylon is a mistake. This probe is freaking vital to my survival as a human right now. Okay. I don't actually give a crap about this pylon. That's really funny to say, but it's actually true. This probe I do care about. Come on, buddy. Look how keen he is on taking out that base. He's so freaking keen on taking out that base, aren't you, buddy? Aren't you just the keenest little boy? Oh, aren't you so keen? You're the keenest man I've ever seen. Look, and he's right now. Oh, right, run back to this bad boy. So he's thinking right now. He's like, oh wait, this looks annoying. I can also still tech into Dark Templar from here, by the way. Like, this is not necessarily where it needs to end, you know what I'm saying? We can just kite back here forever, or at least for a little bit. Oh. He's just attacking into my batteries. I'm about to get a super battery. Isn't he just dead at that point? Isn't he just dead at that point? And we're just gonna start building works as well. I'm just gonna build works at all base. I can always recall. That's the one thing that I learned from last game. I'm gonna build one more battery a little bit further out as well. I can just kite. It sounds unlikely that he's gonna have a lair. If he doesn't have a lair, you know what he can't get? Exactly. You guys guessed it. Overseers, but also road speed, which might even be more important at this point for him. Not having road speed is a pretty freaking big deal. So I can just forever kite back to this position, which is just hilarious to me. Just gonna do a cheeky little recall on this base. I think we might actually have better mining than him right now as well. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Isn't it this stuff? Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think that this build is complete? Wouldn't you say I'm a toss who does everything? Like, I'm just not losing units, which is a serious issue for him because he is. Like, and it's not like this is super all in, you know? I can just take a fort base down here. I was gonna be right next to him. Bit of what do you call it? A super battery there. I'm gonna continue fighting the entire time. As long as I'm doing that, I think I'll be fine. I get more batteries up here. I mean, this feels pretty freaking good now. This feels pretty freaking good for me. See if he has a fort base. I think that might actually be important. I'm not fully mining from this. And now we might start, well, we're going to be a little bit supply blocked as we're out mining one of our bases at the moment. Does he have road speed or what's speaking out here? Look how many I have. Look how many freaking things I have. I really need to get some more, some DPs in here though. I think I can super battery now. No, I don't quite have it available. Okay, that's frustrating. Here come the DPs. I don't think he's realized yet. I think now he might have realized. Dude, he has no workers. He's legitimate a negative amount of workers. I'm still gonna have the super battery available as well, no? Because I don't think I used it yet. No, I did? How do I forget that I used super battery? Kind of a wild move, a wild thing to forget altogether, no? Wait, does he just not have any mining? I'm losing bases left, right, and center. Okay, I think he killed my DTs. Or at least the one DT here defensively. I feel like my trades are so good. It also feels like Zerg is very good, no? It's gonna be 2 base versus 2 base. Let's just move this back a bit. I can clear that for sure. Maybe he can... Did he forget the... Oh, I just went back home. The Mayo. Oh, but now I can't. Look how many workers I have over here. That's actually a serious, well, serious issue. But he has no bases. He also has like no workers. I'll be fighting for a little bit. We have a nice concave. Yo. Bruh. Look at the resources lost here. He's down 4k. I was up 20 workers. This was really not bad. Like, the thought of just having a base near your opponent, either as a third or a fourth, because batteries are so good, is just really sick. I think this is one of the sickest strategies that I've done. And it's not... I'm not saying that this particular build that I executed here is genius or brilliant or it's the best thing ever. But I think that the thought of it is so cool. And I think there's so much potential here. And I can't wait. And I think it's weakest against Zerg as well, because Zerg has very high-speed units. I think it's strongest against TOS. I feel like this is serious. This is a serious build. This is a seriously good concept, I think. I'm not sure if it's going to, you know, there might be counters to it. And I mean, he could have won this game had he played better, but still, 26 points in the pocket here. We're going to take this. It leave with a GG. So we're also going to add that into the GG counter. Then we're going to play one more game. Actually, I'll wait a little bit. I don't want to play him a second time. All right, I waited a little bit. But sadly for Mixu, I got him for a second time in a row. I have a feeling it might not just work a second time straight in a row, right? It feels tricky. At least not the exact same way. But the concept can be applied to many things. And this is something that people might not understand. But the concept is very all round. This is more than just a one build, you know? This is a way of life. And I want you all to truly understand that. So that your brain gets it as well. You know, I want you to feel it in every fiber of your being. Okay, that's what I want to happen. So we're gonna proxy again. I'm just not sure where. And we're also just gonna do things a little bit different. So we're gonna open up with a Glaive Adept build. Then we're gonna proxy a robotics facility with like 4 gateways. And we're gonna take this third base. That's how we're gonna do it. Maybe we actually just build it in the same location. What's the chance he's gonna scout there, right? I mean, it's a very small chance. Because he's gonna respect me at least a little bit. He's gonna be like, oh, this guy just destroyed me with a wild build. This guy has a very large brain. Zerg players, people don't know this, they're always very complimentary of their opponents. When's the last time you heard a Zerg player say something bad about a toss? I can't remember it. Also possible because I never listened to Zerg players. But he's gonna think, wow, this guy's really smart. There's no way a very smart person would proxy in the exact same location twice in a row. Because that wouldn't be smart at all. Actually, that would be kind of stupid. So, yeah, yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is, I feel like I'm safe just proxying there again. We're gonna open up with 3 adepts as well. I don't even think I'm gonna get a stalker here, because there's no real need. And then we're gonna send this bad boy just away. And just scout here for a second. Okay, we see that thing finish. And then we're never gonna run home with this idiot. Or we could pretend to run home with this idiot. But actually, I don't care enough to pretend to run home. Yeah, I actually don't. Adept. Or maybe Adept Stalker. I'm not sure yet. It's scary. Life is just scary being me right now. Oh boy, I have no clue what I want to do. Life is rough. Oh, he's actually gonna try and go in. Oh, shut, buddy. Yeah, we'll get a Stalker. I didn't want to do it, but I went for it anyway. Sometimes that's just how things go in the world, you know? Sometimes that's just how things go in the world. Okay, we're just gonna get these things out here. We don't need too much gas for this. And then we're gonna get a pylon up here. Can I cut that? No way, right? Poof! Get out of here, son. We don't want you. We don't want none of that stuff. Poof! That's how we do it over here, baby. That's how we do it over here. Probably have to cancel this for a second. Get one more gateway up. Okay. Okay. And then we get a robotics facility. And we'll get a gateway. But first, maybe one more adept. Yes. First, maybe one more adept. Then we're just gonna send this over here as well. And boom, like this. And now the question that I have is, how safe am I? I think... I mean, can he actually attack me from the bottom side? This guy's an uber prick. What the hell? What the hell? This guy's actually an uber prick. This guy's actually an uber prick. I've never seen someone like this before in my life. He's a hard counter player. He didn't think he could win without tricks. That's what this is, all right? I want you all to be very aware of that. Is that my opponent truly believed that he needed tricks here to win this game, because he don't think he can win without tricks. Me, I'm a straight up cheeser. Okay, I use tricks, but I use them in a high level way, so it's different. Don't confuse the two of us. Don't at all dare confusing the two of us. So just gonna get one more little pylon up here. Oh, this feels okay. Ah, this feels okay as well. A bunch of these dudes should just start moving out. And then take this. You think this is what we're gonna do? Oh, this feels so nice. This feels so good. I love my life. Hoppa! And we're all set up, baby. We're all set up. I think he's gonna be here. I think I could have finished that. I don't think he was ready to deal with the crap that I had planned for him. Just gonna have a bunch of units out here. Our second immortal is out already. And this is a different type of setup, right? Like you can feel that this is a different type of setup. Oh, he's gonna try his best here. Oh, that was not the greatest control by me. Also not really the end of the world though. Gonna get a couple of workers or a couple of links out here. They're all gonna die. Maybe we still have my worker around so I can just do stuff. Okay, these finish up. So we're in range of batteries. Let's see how broken batteries really are. If this finishes and I ever get a super battery, the game legit just ends. Like just straight up ends. No? At least that's what I feel like. I still had 2 adepts over here as well. We're gonna get one more of these. Okay. I think we're set for life, no? Yeah, maybe a little bit too quick there with sending that super battery. Maybe a little bit too quick there, sending that super battery. We're gonna need more immortals. That's actually pretty important here. I'm gonna try to shade in. Look how many of these dudes he's building, huh? Get one of these things. So if we ever get that up, that would be truly sick. Oh, he's actually going across the map. What's happening over here, Chief? Not a whole lot, it seems like. Feels like I'm just holding. Feels like I'm just holding for now. Gotta get one more of these. Gotta just get one more of these. Couple more workers as well. Just gotta make sure that I stay, you know. Oh, he's fine rushing me. Now, that is something I do appreciate. That thing is about to finish up here as well. And that thing being the Disruptor Bay. That's not the real name of the building, but it's gonna be close enough. Okay, here he comes. I'm gonna get that. I'm not gonna get the kill, actually. I'm gonna probably try hitting that one more time. Now he's gonna get the kill on that, so I'm just gonna cancel that. This also feels quite okay. Is he trying to snipe stuff? Look how sick this is, man. The super battery is legitimately very broken. Like, defensively it's fine, but aggressively, it's busted. Legit just busted. And now I'm gonna get my disruptors out. I'm gonna try and kill this base, which is a mistake, I think. Because I can just rebuild it. Oh my god. This is sick. This is actually sick. What was his worker count? 33. Yeah, he was all in, dude. Felt like 4 spines. Like, you just don't lose units when you have a super battery. Like, these fights are crazy. Here, I'm up to 15 workers already. Like, I'm up so much. If you just establish a base here, it's actually so good for you. And these batteries with full energy are really sick. They give you 300 shields back. And then with a super battery, you get 1400 shields. In these low eco situations, that is super broken. It is legitimately way too good. And if I can establish this consistently, and it depends a little bit on creep and how quickly he realizes something is going on, but if he can somewhat reliably get this set up, it's really strong. Because you just have there's nothing here for him to do. I actually think he might need to counterattack. Because me away from the batteries is not as powerful. So what if he just sends like 20 links, 7 roaches across the map, you know? Then he becomes tricky, then it becomes weird. That's why I think it might be the weakest against Zerg. This super battery with crazy amounts of healing. You're just up 1500 resources, and now I'm just mining more as well. And then when I get the disruptor, the game ends. I can't believe that the 4 gate that I went for was kind of enough. That actually surprised me. I guess because I'm building so many batteries, like my money really goes into them. But I thought I would need more production because I had 6 gates last time, right? But I think 5, maybe 4 or 5 gates is just enough. And I'm still just, 52 workers. I lose this base, but I just rebuild it. I mean, the position doesn't disappear just if you kill the Nexus. Like, these batteries still work. You need to clear the pylons for that. This is actually really cool. I'm going to be trying this a lot more. He GG'd again, which is impressive. Makes us a cool guy. Love to see it. Going to be taking some points away from him. That's going to be it for me as well today. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy this episode of the Cheesiest Man Alive. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I hope to see all of you next time for a new video. Please try this on the ladder. Send me your replays as well to harstemsemail@gmail.com because I want to see how you guys utilized it. The Proxy Nexus with proxy batteries seems like a good time. Thanks so much and bye-bye.